Welcome to Football with Cheese. Instant reaction to Joe Flacco traded from the Browns to the Bengals. I have very strong opinion one way. But first, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss one of my videos. I have done the Week 5 recap. I finished it before this news. So when you do watch it, keep in mind, it was done before Flacco was traded. So, let's talk about the Bengals. They started 2-0 when Joe Burrow was healthy. They've lost all 3 games since. None of them have been close. They look awful. And when you don't have an elite quarterback, it exposes some of your other weaknesses. And the Bengals do not have a good roster. They have a lot of weaknesses. They have some strengths. Wide receiver, of course. And Trey Hendrickson. And yeah. But they have a lot of weaknesses. They're 2-3. I don't like this move. I'm going to be straight up honest. I think it's stupid. They give up a 5th rounder, get a 6th rounder back. Okay, move down a round. That's basically nothing. But that's not why I don't like this move. Joe Flacco is an upgrade over Jake Browning. Yes, but only slightly. Both of them have thrown a lot of interceptions this year. Browning has thrown more. He's second in the NFL interceptions. Flacco is third. But here is why I don't like this. You're not going to make the playoffs with Joe Flacco. Burrow is going to be out till at least mid-December. Maybe you get lucky he comes back a week or two before then. But you're not going to be in contention. The offensive line is bad. The defense, minus Trey Hendrickson, is bad. This is not a good team. And Joe Flacco has no mobility. He can't run around. The offensive line's not going to be able to protect him. They can't run the ball. They have no running game. Last in the league in rushing. So what is Flacco supposed to do? He can't move. The Browns don't have a great offensive line, but it's better than the Bengals. You need to do better. If you wanted to try to hang in there, you need to do better. Of course, then you have to give up a lot more. This isn't going to change much. All this will do. Here's why I hate this the most. Yes, I hate this for the Bengals. This might win them 1 or 2 more games because Flacco is a little bit better than Jake Browning. So instead of winning maybe 4 games, 4-13, they're going to win 5, maybe 6 games and not have as high a draft pick. And they need to trade down and get a ton of picks. They need to pick in the top 5 and trade back because this roster has too many holes. And when Burrow's back next year, maybe you've improved the offensive line and the defense. Way too many holes. They don't have a good roster. And I did predict them to make the playoffs. They just missed last year because of Burrow and that passing attack. I thought they'd win enough shootouts to get in. And I thought defense would be a little bit better. Can't be any worse than last year. But I get trying to save your season. I get it. But there's no saving this Bengals team. They are awful. Jake Browning has played terrible, thrown a lot of bad picks. Flacco's not going to throw as many picks probably. Some of his picks, at least 2 of the 6 he's thrown in Cleveland, were not his fault. Maybe 3, but still. I don't like this move. They're not going to be in contention when Burrow comes back. The media is acting like, I'm just looking at X, all these big people, not even going to say their names, but acting like, oh, now they'll be in contention when Burrow's back and they'll go for a playoff run and sneak in as a 7 seed. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Not with Flacco. Let's look at their schedule, shall we? They're at Green Bay. Joe Flacco just went against Green Bay a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Green Bay doesn't have to do much on the game plan. They've already game planned for Joe Flacco. I can't believe they lost to the Browns. It wasn't because of Joe Flacco. He didn't play good. Micah Parsons did not sack him. He really wanted to. He's going to get him this time. Then they host the Steelers at home on Thursday. Probably not going to win that one. You never know. Jets at home. Okay, they got a shot. Jets are terrible. Bears at home got a shot. But then at the Steelers, Patriots at home. Patriots look good. At the Ravens. At the Bills. Ravens again. But that's brutal. What's their record going to be? They're going to have a losing record at that point. That's about when Burrow is supposed to be back. Okay? Maybe he's back for Ravens at home. Then the schedule gets real easy. Ravens at home, at Dolphins, Cardinals at home, Browns at home. Okay, that's very easy schedule. But here's the thing. If you're not 6-8, at least 6-8 by that point, or 5-8, I guess, if it's before the Ravens game, then you have no chance. And you probably need to be 7-7. Because 9-8 is no guarantee for the postseason. They went 9-8 last year. Pretty much have to win 10 games. I just don't see it. And if they're not in contention, no reason to play Burrow. I don't see a lot of wins in the next 2 months. Maybe 2 or 3. And if you have 2 wins, you have 4 wins when Burrow comes back. Dumb move. Just these teams, I get it. You want to win. You don't want to give up on the season. But this season is lost for the Bengals. They are awful. And Joe Flacco is not going to save this season. He might win you 1 or 2 more games. Let me know what you think in the comments. Am I too harsh on the Bengals? Do you like this move? Do you not like this move? Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the bell. Please give me a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. In a few hours, I'm going to release my Week 5 recap, so make sure you check that out. And tonight, Lights Out Podcast, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Me and Mike talk baseball, college football, and, of course, NFL. Share this with anyone who loves football as we keep growing football with cheese. Check these out if you have not, and I'll see you in the next video.